A record number of women will be on the ballot Tuesday. 23 women are running for Senate seats. 237 are looking to fill House seats, and 16 women are hoping to become governor.
So you have to go out on November 6th or sooner. Who voted? Who voted? Oh, wow.
For all those who paved the way that we might have the right to vote. And for anybody here who has an ancestor who didn't have the right to vote, and you are choosing not to vote wherever you are in this state, in this country, you are dishonoring your family.
Everybody voted already? No kidding. Let me see it again. Who voted?
You are disrespecting and disregarding their legacy, their suffering and their dreams when you don't vote. So honor your legacy.
Then what the hell am I doing here tonight? Goodbye.
Well, strong early voting turnout and has historically been a big thing for Democrats, right? It's always gone in that Democratic column, but so far...
As people charged by the emotion-filled rhetoric of their favorite political candidate head to the polls to cast their vote of support for psychopathic liars from both political parties, it's easy to see that the social engineering program of the powers that shouldn't be is still working its insane magic on the minds of the people.
During these midterms, you need to vote right, vote red, vote Republican.
Then vote.
If you care about immigration,
Children being taken away at the border.
if gun reform matters,
climate change,
healthcare for young, for old matters, then vote.
And you want to get out to the polls and vote. Vote right so you won't get left. Female voters could also have a major impact on this election.
I didn't take voting seriously until around my mid-20s.
If basic human rights matter, then vote.
The right to vote is like the crown we all get to wear. Maya used to say, baby, your crown has been paid for, so put it on your head and wear it. So your crown's been paid for. The right to vote is your crown.
If women's rights really are human rights,
Then vote.
Don't lose hope.
And to take advantage of this midterm election marketing bonanza, Ben & Jerry's has launched the world's first non-playable character, or NPC, ice cream. Of course, they don't call it NPC ice cream, but you know from the new label and from the company's statements that that's exactly what it is. Matter of fact, I think I met some of these characters at a couple of protests. They call it Pecan Resist. You can call it their original anti-Trump flavor. It was literally rolled out for the Trump resistance movement. And like that movement, it's chock full of nuts. Remember when politics used to stay in its own despicable little scummy lane? Well, now it's in everything. It's in sports, movies, TV shows, now it's in your food. Ben & Jerry's website says about their new product, alongside all those nutty chunks, this pint packs a powerful message under its lid. Together, we can build a more just and equitable tomorrow. We can peacefully resist the Trump administration's regressive and discriminatory policies and build a future that values inclusivity, equality, and justice for people of color, women, the LGBTQ community, refugees, and immigrants. Pecan Resist supports 4 organizations that are working on the front lines of the peaceful resistance, building a world that supports their values. So I guess to hell with everybody else's values? Get to know them, then find Pecan Resist here. When you click on that link, you get another message. This limited batch flavor packs a powerful message along with its abundant, nutty chunks. And that'll fit perfectly with a group of SJWs. Together, we can build a tomorrow that is safe and welcoming for all people and peacefully resist the president's administration's discriminatory policies. Pecan Resist supports 4 organizations that are working on the front lines of the peaceful resistance: Color of Change, Women's March, NUTTY, and Honor the Earth. Together, Pecan Resist. So they're working on the front lines of the peaceful resistance, huh? There's only one small problem with that. It's not really a peaceful resistance, because it seeks to build a world that supports their values through the political process, which automatically introduces the elements of force, coercion, threats, and theft. Matter of fact, if you're going to the polls, you are casting your vote for a system that derives its power from the monopoly on force, coercion, threats, and theft. I've looked into each of these organizations, and each one of them seeks a socialistic solution. And remember, socialism is nothing more or less than the redistribution of wealth. And the redistribution of wealth is just a fancy phrase for the word robbery or theft. Such a form of government is immoral because it seeks to steal wealth and resources from some and give it to others. Now, of course, the ruling class takes their cut as they distribute the scraps to everybody else. So, in answer to Ben & Jerry's new socialistic flavor for the nuttiest zombies among us, there is now a new design in the shirt store. Instead of Ben & Jerry's, it's Ben a Zombie, featuring 3 NPC protesters as they happily and mindlessly go about their business resisting the bad orange man. If you want to support this channel, grab a shirt or two and trigger the triggerable. Those who aren't triggered by this design, you might end up having a fairly decent conversation with as you ask them what they think government is, how they can delegate an authority they don't possess themselves, if anyone has a higher claim over their life and property than they do, and if they believe that the ruling class has the moral right to rule them and take their stuff. Guys, I appreciate you watching my videos. If you enjoy this content, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, and share it with everybody you know. The links to the shirt store and my private email list are in the description and in the pinned comment. I'll see you guys in the next video.
Vote as if it matters, because it does.
Get out and vote. It matters.
On November 6th, we're all in this together.
And there are tight races all over this country that depend on all of us giving honor to our greatest democratic right and privilege. So let your vote make the difference. Let your vote count. Let your vote speak for you.
What the hell is wrong with you people?